Hi, I'm Luke with Dad and Son's Alaska Adventures. In this video, we share our journey building flight time here in Alaska, from landing off the home airport to remote parts of Alaska, to letting my boys talk me into going on a turkey run the day of Thanksgiving. We hope you enjoy the scenery, adventures, and can feel like you're a part of the journey with us here in Alaska. Thanks for watching. Day 4, building time and flying in Alaska. Took some time off for Thanksgiving from wrenching on a plane, and now we're wrenching on flight hours. 8:30 in the morning. At this moment, you're probably thinking, he didn't show the startup or takeoff. Yep, I forgot. We're going to try to make sure we get it next time, and we also ordered a GoPro mount, so hopefully we can give you guys some better footage in the journey ahead. Well, we just landed in Talkeetna. Thankfully, the runway was plowed. There's about 5-6 inches here in the parking, but it's pretty light snow, so it wasn't as difficult as when we landed in Squintna. But it's pretty quiet this time of the year. If you come here in summertime, and this place is absolutely packed. But we're gonna walk in the middle of the road here and go get some coffee, and we're gonna get back up in the air where we belong. You come here in summertime, you can't even walk down this street. Come here in winter, there ain't nobody here. Google says they're open. Conscious Coffee. I'm not sure if they're open. Closed. Oh man. Starlink tower, that's the way to do it right there. So far, only place open's a couple gift stores. We're just trying to find where to get a cup of coffee. It's a little bit cold out here. Success. Almost everyone's closed, but we found a little convenience store that had some drip coffee. And it's actually pretty darn good for the $1.50. Now we're doing the walk back and gonna get back up in the air. And that big mountain is Mount McKinley, over 20,000 feet above sea level. So they have a landing strip on top of this mountain. It would be fun to land on it, but not going to try it with these tires. Need a set of skis. I think this is like day 5, but you kind of lose track after a while. We already got 20 hours in this airplane. Seems to be running better the more we fly it. That's the most hours she's flown in the last 5 years, probably. It's pretty windy today. There's a storm that's just going south of us, I guess. And we're going to keep it pretty tight, close to the airport. We got some pretty good crosswinds. And the plan for today is to practice crosswind landings. So we're going to have our hands full. Got to keep it safe. Had the heater on it yesterday. Let's see if that makes it run any better. So we just checked the oil, and the oil's nice and warm. I think she should start up pretty easy today from plugging in the heater the night before. Yeah, this is going to take too long. We're going to go ahead and turn on the afterburners. Hang on. Hang on tight because this is one bumpy ride. I'm literally at a 45-degree angle from the runway and I'm paralleling it. This wind is something else. we decided to fly over to Talkeetna, fill up with some fuel, and then back on our way. Yeah, when the weather's bad, we try to stay within 50 miles of our home airport. So Talkeetna makes for a good cross country. It's about a little over 50 miles away from home base, and get to keep building that flight time and seeing some beautiful country. I'm not sure how many of you like painting or art, but every time I see the sky lit up at night like this, I'm like, wow, that took a real artist. Well, it's only 8:30, and it's like day 6 of building flight time here in Alaska. We got our lunch, we got our hot chocolate. See if this airplane starts up. We do got it plugged in. Last time we plugged it in, it started nice, so should be a good day. Oil's good. Get these ropes untied. Quick takeoff and landing in Squitna just to say we did, and then we're back on our way. Getting some $10 fuel. Not quite $10, $8 here in Talkeetna, Alaska. When I was about 5 or 6 years old, my grandma gave me a couple dollars to memorize a verse in the Bible. That verse was in Joshua 1:9. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. This is a verse I reflect on often, even though it's been, well, about 30 years ago. And this next flight I'm doing, I wanted to see how far I can make it through Healy Pass. Well, Healy was socked in on the other side of the draw, and it was pretty rough out. So after I poked through the first valley, which you'll see coming up ahead, I decided it was probably best just to turn around, except the fact when I turned around, the sun was directly in my eyes, and seeing that it was a narrow canyon and it would be easy to lose sight of where you are, I decided it was best to go over the top of everything on the way back, which meant climbing up to about 10,000 feet, which is a lot for a little Cessna 150. But it was a lot smoother, and we got some beautiful views. Hope you all enjoy. This next 5 minutes will be well worth your time. Thanks for watching. Well, we were glad to safely be out of the pass. The next 50 miles, the weather was starting to close in, so we figured it was time to head back to the home airport and call it a day.
Yeah, we're going running.
These kids are begging me to take them running on Thanksgiving when we should be sitting and eating pumpkin pie.
Because we're going to do it that night, so that's why.
Dad and Son's Alaska Adventures. We would like to be sitting having a piece of pumpkin pie with coffee for Thanksgiving, but our kids really want to do a run for a turkey run or something, so that's what we're going to go do.
Okay,
We did kind of decide at the last minute. We really got to clean that windshield.
And then the animal said, what? Not an animal. What's that? It's a race from my dad.
You gonna do a race with your dad?
Yeah.
Nice. What's today?
Is there a race?
Today's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What are you thankful for?
Now we have a dog, and we have an airplane.
Nice. Have fun on your run.
Okay.
Where are you going, bud?
Running?
Running?
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Nice. Who are you running with?
Dad, Mamita, Papito, Matt, and Leah.
Nice.
Our family.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for that today is Thanksgiving. Now we get to come, and then Mamita, Papito get to come.
Nice. Do good on your race, buddy.
It's cold out here.
Only Alaskans are crazy enough to run when it's 20 below.
We went here to do a race.
4 minutes and we're going to do a quick safety briefing.
You ready?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here. It's packed. Here I'm trying to tell you all that it's blowing at least 25 to 30 knots, but the wind kept drowning out the audio. Are you warm?
Yeah.
We got our grandparents visiting. Leo's ready. Leo, you ready?
Yeah.
Hola, bendiciones. Saludos a todos los peruanos.
Us Alaskans aren't very fast. All right, Tyrell, we're running. Papito, are you warm? No, this is running. Go, Leo, go. You're running in your boots. Get up, Tyrell. There goes Mamita. There's a good chance we might freeze to death. Turkey Trot 2025, Palmer, Alaska. How you doing, bud? You're running in your boots. Tyrell and Leo's grandma is gonna beat him. Tyrell's running in snow pants and snow boots. Dad and son's Alaska adventures, living the dream. Hey, how was it running in snow pants and boots?
Good.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Bien trabajo, mamita.
This is the longest run I ever had it.
All right, we gotta wait for Leo. Where's Leo? That was fun.
Yes.
You ran your heart out, buddy. Daddy's proud of you. Good job. Bien trabajo, papito.
You're holding him?
Good job, Leo. Leo, how was it? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Good job.
It was 30.
Now it's time to get some turkey and coconut cream pie. Hey, if you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button and share with a friend. Thank you all. Have a good day.